Blessings, brothers and sisters. Man, today, whew, Lord, man, but blessings, brothers and sisters. I hope y'all having a great day. I hope the Lord has showed up for y'all in some way, some form, somehow to show y'all that He is real. Man, but listen to this story that today happened in Minnesota. A transgender Minnesota lawmaker introduces a bill removing anti-pedophilia state's Human Rights Act. Man, so that means that they trying to protect these pedophiles. Man. See, that's how you know we in the end of the times, because people was doing some utterly wicked things in this land. And, like, everybody talk about, honestly, the Constitution and all the rights that we have, but ain't nobody standing up for anything. It's like, honestly, all of them are getting taken away from right under our nose. But, it's one right that they can never take away, and that's Christ. They can't ever take away the right that you have to know and that's what they do. We're going to break some of this down real quick. It says, a transgender state lawmaker in Minnesota introduced a measure that will remove language from the state's Human Rights Act that currently declares pedophiles are not included in protection based on sexual orientation. So long story short, about that little part that I just read is that they pretty much trying to say that because, the gay people and the LBT, all those people, like, don't take that as wrong, because some people like being called gay, whoever's gay. But anyways, those types of people, they feel like have their own sexual orientation protection behind discrimination. So you can't discriminate against that group of people. So what they did is let's slide pedophilia in there too, so they can be safe too. And it's not like to say that somebody should be in harm, but I believe that any person trying to have any kind of attraction to a child, I believe that that person is a waste of life. They should be off this earth. That's just how it is. But you see, this world was so sick and corrupt. They want to promote that, and that's their way of promoting that, by letting people know that, it's a discrimination law to do or say something to a person who's a pedophilia. Like, that's the level that they're going to now. We're going to get into, some word too. We ain't gonna get it, don't get it twisted. All this foolery that they be putting out here, man, we're going to always come back with the word on it. But let's check out what they did. Like, they even show you straight up, flat out what they did in the whole situation. Look, I'm going to go right down to it. It's something, they crossed it out, X'd it out, watch. Where's it at? It's somewhere in here. Right here. Look at that. They done crossed it out. At first they had it to where, a sexual orientation does not include or sexual attachment to a child by an adult. See, so that's why let's get rid of that, so that way they can put them through the back door. Like, man, see how they doing it? They trying to do it so smooth. They do it like sneaky. Like, this don't make no big news, because, and I'll be surprised if this video even gets over 1,000 views, even close to that. I would be surprised, because this is something that should be getting shared everywhere, man. Like, you think this is only going down in Minnesota, then you fooling yourself. I'm telling you what they doing right now. I pray my brothers and sisters wake up and get back to following Christ, man, because this world is going such a backward. It's a shame, y'all. It really is. I said I was going to get us in that word to be able to rebuke what they saying, and what they trying to do. 1 John 3:7-9 say, "Dear children, do not let anyone lead you astray. The one who does what is right is righteous, just as he is righteous. The one who does what is sinful is of the devil, because the devil has been sinning from the beginning. Oh, you don't know what the beginning means? The beginning, when it was Adam and Eve in the garden, they were God's children. But you had a creep serpent come in whatever form he come to God's children, meddling with God's children. Come on, man. Y'all already get... Man, I know some of my brothers out there and sisters out there see this. He been sinning from the beginning. So that's what they doing. You see the works, what they doing, their works is Satan's works. The reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the devil's work. That's why Jesus, he got his people. And his people was speaking the word the way it should be spoke. No one who is born of God will continue to sin, because God's seed remains in them. They cannot go on sinning because they have been born of God. When you're born of God, you don't want to keep sinning. Then they got this transgender thing that they over here trying to put on a pedestal. Man, real women and men don't even get put on pedestals like that. The way they try to put transgenders on pedestals. Now you got transgenders. So you got basically mentally ill men who are confused in my eyes. Completely confused. Now they walked in your schools. Now they changing your laws. Come on, man. These people think they God. Man, y'all stay blessed. I love y'all. Remember, God's seeds remain.